coming down here to the beach today to give you our November monthly cost of living and to show you how much it costs to live in a tropical paradise. We only have a 2-minute walk down to this beach every day if we choose to come down, and today is a weekday. And as you can see, there's really not much people here at this beach, and it's a public beach. It's open to anybody, and this is where we normally bring our karaoke's to rent, but just some days there's not many people. And now the sun's coming out and it's making it hot. Our little boy's gonna get burned here shortly, so we're gonna hurry up and get over here into the shady area. And he can sleep through anything. He doesn't sleep at night, but all day long this boy will sleep. Just wake up to eat and poop, that's it. And as you can see here, most of the cottages aren't even rented out for the day. They're all empty. Oh, sorry. Very few people here.
We used to come here.
We used to come here every day, but now we don't have as much time. Can't wait till this guy gets old enough he can go swimming. Soon be able to teach him to swim. Hello everybody. So today we're going to do our monthly cost of living down here at the beach on Bon Bon Beach in Gindleman, Bohol, which is just down below where we live. Since we've been super busy this past month and haven't had a chance to go anywhere or do much of anything. It's an overcast day, but as soon as we got here it seems very bright and the breeze is picking up. So we've got this little guy here with us today. He's gonna be the first time doing a monthly cost of living with the little guy, and he's gonna be included in this monthly cost of living because he was one of our bigger expenses for the month. So this is our cost of living for the month of November 2022, and I'm using $1 is 56 pesos, which the dollar is going weaker and weaker and weaker. About a month and a half ago, the dollar was worth 59 pesos, so it's dropping pretty good, which is terrible. I wish I could see in the future because I would have exchanged a lot more US dollars into pesos when the rate was favorable for us, but you never know, and things got hectic, and now here we are, and I didn't do it. So the utilities for the month of November, our electricity was the biggest cost, the same as always. Was 12,928 pesos, or 231 US dollars. We needed to get cooking gas, so a 20-pound bottle of that was 1,085 pesos, or 19 US dollars. And for some reason that keeps going up. Even though diesel and gas is dropping, the cooking gas is going up. Our satellite TV is 500 pesos a month, or $9, and I can get a few football games on there, 3 a week. Sunday night game, Monday night game, and Thursday night game. So I get 3 games a week, so that's not too bad. Our city water was expensive this last month. It went up a lot. 377 pesos, or $7, and that more than doubled compared to what it used to be. Our first month having PLDT fiber internet, which is amazing compared to what we used to have, is 1,754 pesos, or 31 US dollars a month. And our internet for our phone, for 3 phones, is 2,000 pesos, or 36 US dollars a month. So our total utilities for the month of November is 18,644 pesos, or 333 US dollars. Our food for the month, which included going out to eat about 4 times, was 23,304 pesos, or 416 US dollars. And also there was a lot of seafood in there because people keep coming by the house to sell alimango or mud crabs, and also selling a lot of fish. And what else were they selling? Shrimp, shrimp a couple times. So there's a lot of seafood in there, and like I say, a few times going out to eat. Our fuel for the month was 7,200 pesos, or 128 US dollars, which I didn't do a lot of driving because of a little guy here in the hospital and my wife in the hospital. So it was a few days there, like 4 days spent in the hospital. I didn't do a lot of driving. Our 2 Doberman puppies had 2 vet visits in there, and their food and all their stuff. 6,123 pesos for the month, or 109 US dollars. And then here's the one that always makes my wife get a little embarrassed when I talk about her beer. Her beer for the month, plus I also have we give beer to the workers on Saturday when they're done for the day, so that's included in there also, was 10,210 pesos, or 182 US dollars. And always makes her embarrassed when I say how much beer she drinks. But she worked hard, so she deserves it.
Sure.
Now, our medical costs, which I forgot to mention in the beginning. We have no health insurance, so everything we pay medical-wise is out of our pocket. The medical for the month of November, which included the birth of our son Grayson and the hospital stay for 4 days there, was 81,516 pesos, or 1,456 US dollars. That was, like I say, 4 days in the hospital with a private room in the hospital. So we were the only ones in a room, air conditioned. Was supposed to have a bathroom, but it was only a working toilet because the shower was broken. Somebody ripped it off the wall. And for a cesarean section birth. So that was the cost. Like I say, 1,456 pesos, which is super cheap compared to a US birth or anything. And that is one of the reasons why we waited to come here to start a family, because of things being cheaper. We're going to go back and figure out exactly how much it costs from the time of conception until his birth, with all the OBGYN visits, visits to the diabetes doctor, all the other special blood work and everything else that was involved with everything, just to see how much it actually did cost, which I know it wasn't much compared to a US birth. So I just want to give people an idea, if they do come here, how much it does cost. So our total for the month of November was 146,997 pesos, or 2,624 US dollars, and that included the birth of our son. So that's our highest month yet, but considering there was a birth in there, I think it's a very cheap month. And that's about all for us for the day. The sun is starting to come out. It's starting to get hot. I know for those of you back in the US, it's cold.